the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Game number 3 of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as we get set for a pretty hotly anticipated Major League debut on the mound, Dan.
Yeah, you know what, Matt? This organization's been waiting for this guy for a long time. It'll be interesting to see early on if he's affected by any nerves. You never know what kind of start you're going to get from a guy in his debut. But from the word we've heard, this guy pounds the strike zone. And if he does that, his stuff should take care of it.
It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tyler Mahle will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
That brings in Tommy Edman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Lifetime against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And there's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Naquin's under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right
Now a
fielder.
chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Just underway here in Cincinnati. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
The count is 2-1.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
The 3-1. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Gerald Vaughn steps on the rubber today for his first Major League start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now here's the first offering. Joey Votto is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous sweep.
That's always a nice way to finish off the weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Jonathan India comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now pitch on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jonathan India has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. Winker swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. They'll try again, 1-2. Popped up. Molina over to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the AB now.
0-1 for count.
He's set. The 0-1. And a strike as he waves through a knuckleball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Reds leave 1. We are still scoreless. Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 5. Set and the pitch.
Yeah.
There's a strike with the breaking ball.
0-1.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Fouled away.
Hey, nice job to get a piece of that one. Today's game, north-south game, trying to elevate that heater and bury breaking stuff in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That's ball 2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Here's the pitch. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Arenado on at first, nobody out. That's wide, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So now here is Paul DeYoung looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on the way, and that's in there for strike 1.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And that misses for ball 1. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 5 for 13. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Two and 0.
Ball 2.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Down at 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Now the first pitch. Fouled off. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2.
Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Nick Senzel is off the bench now as he'll take over at second following the injury.
Number 15, Nick Senzel. The pitcher, Gerald.
Standing in now, Gerald Vaughn, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll head for the wall. 1 run scores. Goldschmidt scores. The relay. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple, and they've pushed the lead up to 4. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. high in the air down the right field line. Looking to punch him out again. Pitch lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Lays off 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Michael Lee, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's a look over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Edman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 3-1 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. TJ Antone is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Nolan Arenado will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Reds nothing. Ready now for Cincinnati. Nick Senzel. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
No balls and a strike to count. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Vaughn has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Well, listen, this is the much anticipated debut, and they're not making it easy for him as he's making his debut on the road. But that must tell you what the organization or what that manager feels about this young pitcher. If they feel confident enough to run him out there on the road in his debut, that tells you they really like this guy.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Adios, pelota. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
So here's Tyler Naquin. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are two gone.
Batting ninth.
So here's the Reds pitcher, T.J. Antone. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Popped up. Goldschmidt is there for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We've played 2. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off the St. Louis.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. The pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. One away here to begin the third.
The batter, the second baseman, Paul DeYoung.
Digging in next, Paul DeYoung, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. DeYoung It's a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time that the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Now the 2-1. Strike two, swinging.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Fouled away. Now the pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Got him to go down swinging there. Paul DeYoung goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. That's 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 5-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Joey Votto.
The first baseman, Joey Votto.
Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Jonathan India digging in now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1.
The count is 1-2.
Votto Aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Nick Castellanos now.
The right fielder, number 2. Nick.
As you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, Nick Senzel. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Queen City. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Reds 3. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the 2nd inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
Now here's the first offering. Gerald Vaughn will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
5 runs, just 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. 2 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Reds.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
And he did hit a knuckleball out in his last at-bat, and that's not an easy pitch to hit out. Sometimes that knuckleball has a mind of its own. It darts in, it darts up, it darts down and away. This guy can handle a knuckleball.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
To 1-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Suarez leads off second with nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. DeYoung fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Now a man at third with 1 away, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box now, T.J. Antone. Popped him up. Edman has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Dylan Carlson.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Hot shot to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back, right fielder, Michael Lee.
And now in the box, Michael Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Now the 1-0. He's taken strike 1. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a hard liner to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains 5-3. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Jonathan India.
So next to hit is Jonathan India, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey! One and one.
One out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Lee is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesse
Ready
Winker.
to take his hacks again. Jesse Winker blasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Not an easy thing to do to hit the knuckleball, but this guy had to be sitting on it, was able to get a first pitch knuckleball, and he didn't miss it. He crushed it.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball one.
Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're still down 5-3. Ryan Hendricks will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Ryan Hendricks.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Too high. And it's 3-0. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Here's a pop-up now. And that's going to land foul. In the air, down the line and left. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second
Stepping up is Paul DeYoung. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time.
Two balls.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Naquin arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. Down.
Here's the 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. And he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th.
Castellanos.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
The windup and the 0-1. Try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ball 2.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This has not been a weekend to remember for
The
him.
batter, number
He's just
50,
been completely lost at the
baseman,
plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Carlson is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
And now here is Eugenio Suarez. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey!
2 out, nobody on. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Ladies and
Lucas
gentlemen,
Sims
your
is on to
attention,
pitch
please.
from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Lucas Sims.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Gerald Vaughn. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Gerald Vaughn.
First delivery to him. In there at the knees, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a
That's
changeup
inside.
in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Sims is a guy known for his lights out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Tommy Edman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Pitch on the way. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson,
That's a
as he
ball.
lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. lifted the other way down the left field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, and it remains 5-3. Last half of the 7th here. Digging in is the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder, Tyler.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Forkball misses. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. Now another 1-2. Hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart.
And he puts it on the ground to second. DeYoung's got it.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The pitcher, number 39, Lucas Sims.
Shogo Akiyama gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
Shogo Akiyama.
Now the pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Now here's a screwball that misses, and that'll leave the count at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're still down 5-3. Heath Hembry has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 55, Heath Hembry.
Digging in will be Michael Lee. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Michael Lee.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Hembry, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Up next, Yadier Molina. No hits to this point. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Amir Garrett is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
50, Amir Garrett. Now batting, the second baseman.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Still only 1 out in the inning. That misses 2-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now back, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now at the plate is Paul Goldschmidt, singled last time up. First offering.
Ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Tyler O'Neill would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. So that's the 2nd walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
In now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Goldschmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Reds 3. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last
the first
trip.
baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. That's inside. 2-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
India.
Stepping in now, Jonathan India, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he gets caught chasing a knuckleball there for the first strike. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Andrew Miller will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Harrison Bader will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just 15. A lost cause in this
Second
one.
baseman.
That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Now at the plate, Nick Senzel. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
Second and third, 2 away. Misses, ball 2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Reds strand a couple. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Jeff Hoffman enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate, here is Harrison Bader. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th, but a foul ball, 1-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's down.
One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now it'll be Dylan Carlson looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
As a look, now the pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes Naquin. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now to the plate, here is Michael Lee. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball that's outside. Ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Winker gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals lead it 7-3. Genesis Cabrera will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. He flashes you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. The 1-0.
2-0.
Pops this one up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Nope. 3-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
At the plate, Tyler Naquin. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Fastball well outside. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Hit hard down the line. The Reds down to their last strike. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now in 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And it's fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The St. Louis Cardinals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Gerald Vaughn gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Tyler Mahle was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he settled with the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.